Yes, good evening, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Farmer Isa, and I'm coming live from Nyaboanse Village in Kenya, Africa. And actually, right now it's kind of a drizzling. It's been raining. It started about 2 hours ago, and yeah, that's the weather here today. So, this place it receives a lot of rainfall. So we thank God for everything. It's through this lane that our crops get to grow and produce well. When it rains, actually, it's a celebration here in Kenya. So we thank God for everything, man. Yeah. So today, when I woke up early in the morning, I washed some of my clothes. Yeah, and actually, since it's raining, I just aired them here under shade. There's a shade here in my compound, my new home. And actually, I want to take this opportunity to take you through a quick tour of my new house. Yeah, so I'm living right in the heart of Nyaboanse shopping center. And you know what, guys? I'm living in a compound of a former area chief. I've just forgotten his name, but sooner or later you shall get to know him. So, yeah, this is where I'm living currently. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm living in the. Actually, my room is the second one in this row. So my room is. So I'm living here. So we have 5 rooms here, and I'm living the third room from the gate. So welcome to my house, man. Oh, it's raining. It's raining. Yes. Now, yes, guys. Now, welcome in. Actually, it's a very small room. It's about 8 by 8, if not 9 by 9 feet, square feet. Yeah, so actually, this is the room. This is my bed. It's a 6 by 4 sized bed. It's not painted, but soon I consider to put some paint on it, at least to shine and look good. Yeah, so actually, this is the way my room looks like right now. Yes. A lot of things on my table. I am seeing, well, I don't know whether I can mention each and every one of them because there are very many indeed, but I think you are able to see them. That one will be something for another day. Yeah. So yeah, that's my small window. Very small indeed. And then I have my cooking stove and some basins. Yeah, there are some jerry cans there where I put some water to use. And there's one chair here which put some clothes on because I haven't made a hanger around. I can't hang clothes. I don't have a wardrobe right now, but I think soon I'm gonna make one. So this room, guys, is very small because my landlord told me that he has been using it as a guest room, but later on, after he realized that his business wasn't as good as he expected, he decided to convert it to a rental house, and that's how I ended up being here. That's why, as you can see, guys, some part of it is tiled, and I'm told this part here this was the initial partitioning, and it was serving as a washroom. Yeah, so very small, but I think it serves me very well. Yeah, so I have a music or an entertainment system here. It's just a hoover. I have my, okay, this is where I put my utensils after washing them. I have a small table there, and on it I put a lot of items. Yeah, I don't know whether I can mention some of them. So this is a small container where I put some salt. That's table salt. This is some cooking oil, and then this is a cup, this is a candle. Sometimes we don't have electricity here. And then this is okay, this is chia seeds. It's organic, man. I normally use it. Now this is a crater, and I know you know its purpose. Now this is parsley, border, it's a form of border. And here I had some honey from melting. This is called milling honey. Yeah, but I think it's no more. Here is activated charcoal. Yeah, I normally use some activated charcoal sometimes. And this was COVID care. So guys, during the COVID-19 pandemic, you know, the scare was all over, and man, we didn't want to die, so we had to, I mean, some people took the advantage and sold us all sorts of medicine. You see. And this was actually, okay, it wasn't a big deal. It was a mixture of ginger, lemon, and garlic. It's my steel kettle, so sometimes I use it to boil some water or some tea. Now, and these are my toothbrushes and toothpaste. Yeah, yes, here we use Colgate. Well, and this is my patience and my containers, that's jerrycan, plastic jerrycans. Well, and this is my cooking stove. Yeah, this is it. So on the comment section, guys, I'd like to hear from you on what I need to work on, or at least improve to make it more impressive for living. Yes, guys. So
actually, guys, I started my stay in Nyaboanse in style because for me this was a great opportunity to meet and interact with people, with the people living here. So I got the opportunity to work as a mission assistant, as a handman. It happened that the guy I met to work with told me that he had worked at Marwa's Villa. So for me this was a plus, because at least I got somebody who could tell me more about the village, tell me more about Marwa, humble beginning, because he told me that he knew Marwa since he was a young boy, and he grew up just a simple boy from the very humble beginnings till where he is right now. So this was a kind of a motivating moment, because I didn't work here just because of maybe I wanted money, but I wanted to get the opportunity to interact with them. So yes, of course, working around, you know, here in Africa you can't get something on the table if you can't work. So it doubled as a a way of finding something to put on the table as a food, and at the same time it gave me the opportunity to interact with the people around here, since I was just like a normal person, so nobody knew that I was new here other than the main mason. Well, it had taken me a while since I last worked in a similar duty, but I did put more effort at least to make sure that I didn't fail or disappoint my mason. So actually I did my best, and my mason told me that I was doing a wonderful job. So we were actually constructing a slanting pathway that could serve for the disabled people. This was a hotel, and the hotel had previously stairs that people could just walk through into the hotel. So sometimes I heard that the disabled used to complain a lot, but this time around they had the opportunity to enjoy themselves in the hotel through this pathway. So one thing I liked about this mason, he really did his job very well. At the beginning, I didn't understand how he was to construct the pathway, but actually, as time went, I understood that he really knew his job very well. And this made me believe what they told me earlier about working at the Nyaboanse Village. So as time went, actually, I started to perfect on my work, and I started to enjoy more as we were about to conclude. So it wasn't a difficult job for me because we had even the borehole closed that's just behind the hotel, where I got the water for the job. So okay, getting the water from the well is also not that difficult because it's just shallow. Though I'm not used with this because at home we don't have a well, but at least it wasn't a difficult job, it's quick to adapt to such a duty. So, and I really enjoyed the whole work. Yeah, so we were so lucky, guys, because the owner of their hotel offered to provide us with some lunch, and we were so grateful because we were really re-energized, and he had given us instructions on how to take it, so we didn't want to disappoint him. That's the cost limits. So since I don't take beef, I ordered milk and vegetables plus ugali. While my mason ordered for a mixture of beef, vegetables and ugali. So we really enjoyed our meal, and thanks to our boss. the day. After our lunch, we got back to our job, and this time around we wanted to do it quite faster because the weather was quickly changing, which is actually the norm here in Kenya, especially this region. So even on the road, people were hurrying up to their destinations to catch up with the weather. So my mason, in his final touches, he used some border, that cement, and I wish he really had some masks on, and I wish he really had a mask on his face. Now at this time round, I was wondering whether it could leave this slanting pathway this way, because it was looking so slippery. But later on I realized that he was making travel using the most simplest means, that's the swimming plume. And this was really a skill that I learned for the first time, and I was really grateful that I joined him today for this job. It looked very simple, but with a very great impact. Now at least you can walk on this pathway without fear of falling down, because if it rains and you walk on a slippery surface, mind you can even break your leg or hand. So he did it in a very enjoyable manner, and I was about to ask him to give me and make a trial because it was really very interesting. I really loved the whole exercise. Unfortunately, later on it rained, and since we didn't have a piece of polythene paper to cover our works, we had to do a repetition of some of this job, at least to amend where the rains had spoiled. Now guys, what amazed me most was the fact that you could use a polythene paper to make molds. You know, this is one of the most interesting part of this job, because it was a purely African way, but the product was very magnificent. It was really nice looking at what he was doing. Indeed, I learned a lot that was worth the pay for. But again, my mason offered to show me all this for free. Indeed, thank you so much, sir. So after the rains, we did a little repairs, but it wasn't a big deal, and it was done. The end product was really very nice. We thank God for everything, and this is how I spent my first day in Nyaboanse, and I thank God for everything, because my day was well spent. Though I had a minor injury on my hand, as you will see, but everything was good. And thank you so much for watching this video. welcome again. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm really very grateful for everything. May God bless you all. Thank you so much.